You sleeping in the window? I hear squirrels running across the roof. You having a good sleep? Multitasking. Eating pistachio ice cream, watching my vlog, or subs, and playing solitaire at the same time. I know this is Monday, and I have a antique sideshow up, but something happened today, and I just have to tell you. I just have to. I'll burst if I don't tell you. I was doing some chores around here. I had my reciprocating saw, my battery-operated reciprocating saw out on the back patio, cutting up big old branches that had fallen out of the trees within the last month or so. So I'm sitting there sawing them up until the battery wore off. I do have a saw. I can saw them by hand, but my shoulders have been hurting real bad, so I really can't. So I'm very happy to have a reciprocating saw. And I'm sitting there, sawing away, it's starting to get dark, and I just kind of glance over at the neighbor's house that I'm taking care of because the lady's not there right now. And the back door was open. I thought, uh-oh. So I called the police, and the police came. He called for backup. I said, I don't think there's anyone in there. I think the wind knocked it open or something. But he said, well, it was a good thing you called because that's the right thing to do. So they went in and looked around, and there's nothing, no one in there. So I thanked them, and they left, and I called the daughter. The woman lives with her brother about 14 miles from here. And the daughter lives an hour and a half in Quincy, Illinois. I think it's an hour and a half away. Maybe it's longer than that. I don't know. So I called the daughter, and she said, well, it's a good thing you called me because Mom would have freaked out. And I said, there's nothing wrong. Nobody did anything. It's probably the wind. And she said, oh, that door's always been difficult. And I thought, well, no one ever tells you these things. But I said, well, I'll fix it or something. She goes, oh, just put up a chair against the door and it won't open again. Okay, whatever. And I said, I don't mean to sound rude, but was the house kind of messy before? Or I'm trying to figure out whether someone had been in there. And she said, oh yeah. When she said, I found Dad, he was on hospice, was 6 weeks from his diagnosis of pancreatic cancer to his death. And she found him in the bedroom and called the mom, who came to the doorway of the bedroom, would not enter. She got her things, went to live with her brother, and has not returned. And it's been almost 2 years now. And the house sits empty. I have the key, and I'm maintaining the yard, and if anything happens, and I put decorations on the door and everything, you know. Gotta keep people that shouldn't be hanging around, you know, from doing it. And I said, well, there's a couple guitars, and the daughter said, oh, I'll come by sometime and get those. But her back, she's got some problems right now, so she can't. And I said, well, I tell you, do you want me to straighten up a little bit so you can tell if someone ever goes in? She said, that'd be great, and she'd pay me for it. And I said, well, there's still food in the refrigerator. She goes, oh yeah, for 2 years? I said, do you want me to throw that away? So I'll probably throw the old food away. And there's no running water over there, so if anything needs washed, I'll have to bring it over here. Or I'll run my hose over to their backyard and put it all out on the patio. I don't know, something. When the weather's conducive. It's supposed to rain and snow tomorrow. Really? Again? But I asked Richard if he would accompany me because I needed a little bit of moral support, whatever, you know. Because I get scared too. I'm scared of ghosts. I believe in them. I don't mean anything malicious, so Mr. Cooper, I'm just gonna clean your house. Anyway, yeah, and then I went over to Mom's and put her trash out and cleaned up a little and came back home. And the cat and I had something to eat, and my brain's tired. Then I started catching up on my subscriptions on YouTube, and then looking at Facebook. And the only reason I'm really on Facebook is to keep track of my sons. That's my number one reason. So I know they're still alive. Sometimes they'll put a comment up there, and I'm like, yeah, they're still alive. All right. That's how we message each other, through Facebook. And then my brother down in Georgia. See, now they all have it on their smartphones. I don't have a smartphone. But Facebook messages and stuff, if they set it a certain way, that they get notified. So that's how I keep in track with my family and some of my bestest friends, my YouTube family of friends. And you all know who you are. I have some in Canada and some out west in Wyoming, and some on the East Coast. And where else? Some in Italy. So I have some dear, dear friends. And there's also the people I went to high school with. The Hazelwood High School friends, whatever. Reunion committee, blah, blah, blah. Well, I wasn't really friends with them in high school. I mean, I knew some of them because everyone knew some of them. I don't know. But some of them put some horrible, horrible comments up about the Oscar awards. Very racist comments, and that upset me greatly. That's another reason I had to make this vlog, because it just upset me so much. Oh, I hate that Chris Rock and this and that, and they did this and they did that, and I'm thinking, that was the best part of the damn Oscars. Otherwise, it's just ass-kissing. The part where Tracy Morgan was dressed up as the Dutch girl was hysterical. I liked it, you know. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know? You gotta call it as you see it. I look for the people's light inside. Their spirit, their soul, their kindness, their goodness. That's what I look for. I don't look for them because they're 700 pounds, or they're 3 foot tall, or they're black, or they're green, or they're reptilian. Kidding. That's a topic that's all of a sudden popular. I look for them as a person from the inside out. And it just hurt me so deeply that these people that claim to be like me, I'm like you. No, you're not. Well, I'm not like you. So I couldn't stand it any further. I commented saying that was the best part of the thing, and I said, I can't believe how racist some of you people are. And I said, y'all are probably going to unfriend me, and I don't really friggin' care. I said, go right ahead. I'm on here for my family anyway. So God knows what they're going to do. I hear all kinds of nasty crap political comments and racial comments and stuff all the time from these people. I'm tired of it. I am really tired of it. Makes you just want to run away. I'm not going to be a very popular person, but at least I'm honest and I feel good from my soul. Upward and onward.